I'd grasp a wild
If I'd have you court-martialed.
A competitor's island is under siege. Ship constructed.
They are hungry.
Ship constructed. Another player has had their island seized. 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 Ship constructed.
Steersman. Bring her around. Begin the turn.
Taborim. Tabal.
Bring her around.
Where do we take the stuff without a warehouse?
Ready for action. To your stations.
Ship constructed.
A token of appreciation. A fine scholar has recently...
Ship constructed.
Just say the word.
Engines underway.
Olio reporting in. Carrier about.
Another player has had their island seized.
New orders. On our way. Hold the crane.
Let us not tarry then.
Olio reporting in. Carrier about.
The library is restricted to servants of the...
Hold the crane.
That island is very precious to me. If you eat it from the inside out, I may reciprocate.
Them orders for us.
So you're the one tasked with... Well-intentioned, I'm sure, but I spent years studying this exceedingly complicated subject
Awaiting
at
new
Harvard
horizons.
College. It is hardly an easy task. The college was nice. It is Harvard. But the people of Vespuccia were indisposed by my chroma.
Take
if
the
you will.
rudder.
So I left, and more's the loss for them.
To your
All
stations.
good research papers start in a library, preferably a palatial one. The priests will grant you access, perhaps.
On our way.
I hope.
Ship constructed.
New orders?
Battle cruiser ready.
Monitor on duty.
Ceasefire has ended.
On our way.
The library is restricted to servants of the Lord. The texts here are holy scripture, guarded from unsanctioned influence. But as you are working on the Chronicles, you may enter if you answer this riddle. The library is restricted to servants of the Lord. The texts here are holy scripture, guarded from unsanctioned influence.
Ship constructed.
The hibiscus flower is the image of what we seek. The library is restricted. One must learn to see with the inner eye, the eye of the... Long ago, our library was a beacon of learnedness in a world of darkness, of the treachery. Now it is interred deep below our island. But to those who know, the high walls and pale altars live on all around us. The library is restricted to servants of the Lord. The texts here are holy scripture, guarded from unsanctioned influence. The library is restricted to servants of the Lord. The texts here are holy scripture, guarded from unsanctioned influence. Your understanding is starting to blossom. The time for admittance is at hand. The priests of Kidusi acknowledge you. You show yourself to be worthy of trust. Lift now the veil and enter our famed library. The library is restricted to servants of the Lord. The texts here are holy scripture, guarded from unsanctioned influence. The library is restricted to servants of the Lord. The texts here are holy scripture.
Resourceful, aren't you? Very well, let's get to it. All great nations spring from a golden age, a time of splendor and legend. The books are over there. I hope there'd be more, but these are all the books we have.
New orders?
Hardly enough for a full chapter.
There are volumes here of a fellow scholar of the Golden Age. There is much we could discuss.
What brings
On
you?
our way.
I would welcome you better, but even the patient Jat has deserted our island.
Flagship ready for orders.
Wahadesha is old. Some of its beauty yet survives. Follow Abel. He will show you.
Awaiting new horizons.
Ship constructed.
Just say the word.
Aye, aye.
Ready for a challenge. Good and ready. Noted. History becomes legend, legend myth, and even myth is half forgotten. But why not dig up the old library? There must be traces to be found.
New orders?
Quite right. Archaeology is the queen of all disciplines. Go, dig, dust, douse. The evidence should be enough to complete this first fragmentary chapter.
You are accustomed to such undertakings. Gather a crew and supplies, and we will support you.
What brings you? Resources are thin. Any help you could send would be appreciated.
We cannot accommodate so many. We shall need temporary quarters for these workers.
Beware the sweet words of the priests of Kidusi. They are cannier than they seem, and would see their faith vindicated rather than bow.